I'm Dave Froehlich. Thanks for watching this CrimeWatch YouTube exclusive, where we take a look back at recent crime stories that have been making headlines in our area and across the state. Austin police are investigating a death after they say a body was found in Lady Bird Lake. The body was recovered from the water along Cesar Chavez between South First and Congress. Fox 7 Austin's Tan Radford has more.
Our initial thoughts were, hopefully it's not our friend. You know, we just don't want it to be our friend.
Jaden Wolf and a group of friends were drawn to Lady Bird Lake after hearing Austin police recovered a body from the water while they were searching for their friend.
He went missing Saturday night at like around 11:30 on 6th Street. We were all just at the bars. Thought he went home with someone else and didn't end up coming home the next night or tonight, so that's what brought us out here.
Around 1:30 Monday afternoon, Austin police received a check welfare urgent call.
A caller stated on the north side of Lady Bird Lake, 20 feet in the water, he thinks he found a dead body.
According to the police, they arrived to the scene to find a person dead in the lake along Cesar Chavez between South First Street and Congress, bringing fear to the group of friends and those that frequent the trail.
It's not saying if it's a male or female. So yeah, we're kind of hoping to figure out a little more information and get the word out that our friend is missing. We're all from Utah. We're here for work, so there's like no reason he should be missing at all. Like we all got here like Friday night. We're here for work, and then he went missing Saturday night.
It'd be hard to see how this could be an accident. I mean, it's pretty shallow water here. You have signs everywhere, so I don't know. It'd be hard to see an accident. I think if that was like the reason given, it'd be hard to believe. It has to be something going on with all the previous bodies found.
Abdul Tabaka rides his bike on the trail daily and says this is not the first time a body has been found in the lake. Last year, there were multiple bodies found, renewing fears of a serial killer. Last year, the city of Austin pledged $1 million for cameras and lighting near Rainey Street. Those improvements are set to be installed this summer, less than a mile away from where this body was found.
I know we have no details here yet, but if it's the same person, same story, then it's kind of crazy.
At this time, the identity of the victim has not been released. Police have classified this as a death investigation. Taylor police are searching for a propane tank thief. The suspect was caught on camera. Fox 7 Austin's Angela Shen has those details and a look at crime trends in Taylor.
Caught on camera, a propane tank thief in Taylor, and police want your help identifying him. You can see the suspect bring his bike and wagon closer to the fence. Then he puts the propane tank on his wagon and struggles to turn it around, but the propane tank falls off. He puts it back on the wagon and walks off with it.
That's a pretty rare theft, at least here in Taylor.
The suspect was dressed in a light-colored oversized jacket, dark pants, baseball cap, and riding a blue bike pulling a blue wagon.
Sometimes it just goes back to old school investigation, getting out, talking to potential witnesses, talking to business owners in the area, see if they've seen people that they don't recognize or been suspicious of. And then some of the newer technology, the cameras that we have around town, we're able to utilize those in some cases as well.
Crime statistics show from 2022 to 2023, there's been a slight increase in property crimes like burglaries and thefts, as well as a slight increase in assaults, but homicides are down.
We haven't seen huge spikes, and we haven't seen huge decreases from 22 to 23, so we'll see what 24 brings, but we feel like we're ready.
Police say in this theft, the tank was about $134. They say more than $90,000 worth of property was stolen in December of 2023, and $20,000 worth of property was recovered that month. As more people come to Taylor,
we don't ever want to see crime rise. However, with growing population, that's one of the challenges you face.
A woman is pleading for the criminal who stole her mother's ashes to return them. This happened last month at a public storage in Northwest Austin, and records show she isn't the only victim. Fox 7 Austin's Meredith Aldis has that story.
I know for sure, like how I left everything, I knew it was locked, like everything was perfectly fine.
Until it wasn't. Taylor Davis says she received a message from staff at Public Storage that her lock had been changed, but she didn't know why.
I was just confused. I was confused.
When she went to check on her things,
They took everything,
including items that meant everything to her.
my mother's ashes that I can't get back. I had my grandmother's ashes in there as well. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had some of my grandmother's rings, my jewelry in there, like TVs, like tangible things and non-tangible things, but I'd rather have the stuff that I can't get back.
She says they were in a big black trunk, which is now gone.
At this point, I am trying to do everything that I can just to get back the ashes. Like, that's it. Like, you stole everything from me, but all I want is my mother and my grandmother ashes because I cannot get them back at all. So that's literally all I want.
Austin police records show from December 30th to January 30th, 3 burglaries were reported at this public storage location on Research Boulevard.
I just need to make awareness for everybody in the community, like watch your things, like protect your things, do whatever that you can, like make it be noticeable and make it be known because people need to hear about things like this.
When Fox 7 asked the workers at the public storage if they were doing anything to help prevent this from happening again, they referred us to the corporate office, and no one has returned our calls.
Things need to be brought out and people need to be held accountable.
If you have any information to help with this investigation, call the Austin Police Department. Meredith Aldis, Fox 7 Austin Crime Watch.
Austin police have made an arrest in the case of a murder that happened on February 1st. Rashawn Dobbins is accused of shooting and killing Ornero Young. Investigators say Dobbins, who was in a state of paranoia, opened his motel room door and shot Young, who was on the stairs of the motel. Dobbins admitted to police he didn't know Young. Officers say he still had the gun in his hand when they arrested him at the scene. Dobbins is charged with first-degree murder. The Austin Police Department has released body cam video of a violent confrontation with a man who they say killed his wife at a birthday party. Fox 7 Austin's Meredith Aldis has that story.
The birthday party was over, but violence was just beginning.
Do you speak Spanish?
A caller asked dispatch as he tries to portray his urgent message through a translator.
Necesito una ambulancia. Acaban de ir un muchacho.
It was around 12:30 on Sunday, January 21st. The caller said someone had been stabbed multiple times and the suspect still had the knife and was inside the home on Uddimer Lane in Northeast Austin. When officers arrived, a man named Miguel Angel Pineda Lopez was in the front yard with multiple stab wounds. Inside the home, court documents revealed Jose Ronaldo Martinez Argueta had stabbed his wife, Mariudy Leticia Reconso Moncada, then threatened to rape and kill Pineda Lopez's wife, Delmi Dalila Montes, while cutting and stabbing her in the back. Montes says she tried to fight back, hitting him in the head with a beer bottle, while Montez's children were hiding in a bedroom. In the body-worn camera footage, screams can be heard from inside the home. 3 officers made their way in and saw Martinez Argueta holding a knife and Montes.
To protect the life of that victim, the officers discharged their department-approved firearms, striking the male suspect.
The suspect's wife was found in a bedroom with multiple stab wounds. She was pronounced dead at around 1 in the morning. The other 2 victims were taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. They've since been released and are recovering. Martinez Argueta also survived, is charged with first-degree murder and second-degree aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Well, if you or someone you know is in an abusive relationship, you can visit safeaustin.org or text them at the number you see there on the screen, 737-888-7233. Help is available at both of these resources 24/7. All 3 officers have been placed on administrative leave until the criminal and administrative investigations are completed. That is standard APD protocol. A gunshot survivor is warning others about a hookah lounge in North Austin. She's been recovering after being shot back in November. Meanwhile, the shooter still hasn't been caught. Fox 7 Austin's Meredith Aldis has that story.
I thought I was gonna die.
When 23-year-old Asia Moore left the Ghost Lounge and was walking in the parking lot,
I guess they were shooting back and forth across the parking lot.
and she was in the middle of it all.
I had took off running like in front of this car,
and like I flipped off the, like I flipped off the curb, but I'm thinking like I just fell from running.
But she had been shot.
So when I tried to get back up, like my whole right leg, like I couldn't get up.
Moore was shot in the stomach.
I remember them putting me in a car. I remember the police pulling me out the car, them cutting my clothes off, and then them putting me in the ambulance.
The bullet hit her intestines and ureter. She's left with 26 staples, a stent in her kidneys, and the nerves in her foot are damaged.
I was shot here, and it came out on my right butt cheek.
This is just one of many incidents at the location.
So that's not the first time, but I never thought I would be the one getting shot.
Records obtained by Fox 7 show from January to November last year, 60 911 calls came in for service at the Ghost Lounge. APD also says there are currently 12 open cases at that location. The owner of the Ghost Lounge didn't return our phone call for comment, but back in November, some of the staff assured Fox 7 the place was safe.
It's just always a great place here to be. Like, there's never any problems.
It's a great place to come, sit, and enjoy yourself without worrying about anything happening.
On the night of the shooting, the Ghost Lounge posted on social media saying they weren't responsible for people's actions in their parking lot. Moore says she doesn't have a problem with the club, but
I just feel like y'all were inconsiderate because I was at y'all club that night.
Asia Moore started a GoFundMe to raise money while she recovers and can't work. We have the link on our website. Well, thanks for watching Fox 7 Austin Crime Watch YouTube exclusive. Our Crime Watch stories run each Monday on Fox 7 Austin News at 9. If you miss them, you can watch them anytime on our new Fox Local Connected TV app, which is free to download. You can watch on multiple platforms like Roku, Android TV, Apple TV, and Fire TV. For more on the stories highlighted in this episode, you can go to our website, fox7austin.com. And don't forget to subscribe to the Fox 7 Austin YouTube channel.